Okay, hey guys. Usually I don't post videos like this when I'm too excited, but this time I feel it's the right time. So I was just talking with my roommate, and she was saying, "You look very happy today," and I'm like, "Yeah," and I tried to explain my view of why that is. So I'm gonna give you a brief description of what I believe it is to live in flow. Uh, so what I believe is that, or what I've heard, a theory, is that there is something, the creator, the spirit, God, whatever you want to call it, is, let's say it's up here. So God wants experience, right? Because it's all knowing, it's know everything, or whatever. So us people are like avatars. We are the experiencing self of this bigger thing. Universe, you can also call it, whatever. So basically, we're here and we're walking our path, or we're walking around here. So finally, we're gonna end up in the spirit, right? Because we die, or that's what we suppose, right? So I believe that everyone has this energy inside us, and the energy wants something, and that is our destiny, our passion. And let's say our path, for simpleness, our path is straight. It wants to go this direction. So the thing is that the energy, the soul inside you knows what it wants. It wants to be all that it can be, best that it can be. It wants to help as many people as possible. It really wants to connect on a deep level. But the thing is that we have fear, which kind of puts us in detours. And I believe that when we're open, I used to explain it like this. This is when we're open. Energy flows freely inside us. But fear kind of closes us down. That's when we push down feelings and emotions and thoughts. And when we are, let's say, you have someone you need to talk to, someone who's not treating you right, and you need to confront them, but you're too afraid to. We're kind of closing down, and sometimes that can bubble up in different forms of stress or anxiety, and we keep pushing it back, and finally it balls up so much and it gets tired, or it just explodes and we do something crazy. So I believe that when we aren't happy or when we feel bad, usually, or like depressed or soul pain, we are taking a not detour. We're not walking our path, right? Because we have a direction we want to go, where the energy wants to go. Where was I? So what I believe, yeah, today, I was just editing the online course for my club, and I calculated the time a little bit optimistically, so I just came from the gym before the meeting, and before that I was working. So I haven't really had time to eat. I still in my gym clothes, gonna have to take a shower soon. Or first I'm gonna eat, then I'm gonna take a shower. But the thing is, I'm so happy, I'm so energized, and I'm just like, I had to just go and give my roomie a hug, just because I just wanted to share the love, share the energy. So basically, this is what I believe is flow. Flow is when we are open, and when we're open, we are not driven by fear, and when we're not driven by fear, we will follow the path that we were meant to walk. That thing, the deepest want inside us, is really after, and that's when we live in flow. And so my roomie asked me, okay, but don't you really need to practice a lot to be in flow? And I'm like, the more you are in flow, the easier it is to get back there. That's when you see people, like, I believe, that are so happy and just radiating light and energy and positivity, is that they basically live in flow. And when they shut down, they know what it feels like to be in flow, and so they get back there really fast. Yeah, and do you have to train for a long time? Well, maybe. Or something that you actually can do. If you want to feel what it is like to be in flow, you can just, because the thing is that our brain can't understand the difference if we imagine something vividly and if we're actually experiencing it. So what you can do is you can go back to a time when you felt like you were in flow or really had positive emotion, when things were really working for you. And if you can't come up with a moment like that, make up one. How do you imagine it would feel like? Because we have those feelings inside us. If we didn't have those feelings inside us, we wouldn't long for them, because we wouldn't know what to long for. And I believe that is why we like to watch movies. We follow like Instagram stars, because basically when we see how they live their lives, we get to experience what they experience, because we're so good at imagining. So even now, I can take you just through brief exercise. So it's gonna take like a minute or two, I don't know. So I want you to first get some energy. It's easy, you just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just to have, so you have some energy in your body, something to work with. And then I want you to slowly sit down, feet on the floor, hands on your legs. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale you can just breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. And you feel that your body is becoming soft and relaxed. And you can feel the soles of your feet, how they touch the ground, how there's energy between your soles of your feet and the ground. And you feel your body from your feet up through your legs, through your hip and your spine, all the way up through your head. And keep breathing deep. And I want you to imagine, go back to a time, or better than that, put your hands on your heart. And breathe into your heart. And go back to a time when you were really happy. When someone said something so ridiculous or so stupid that you just laughed. Maybe you were drinking, almost poured liquid out your nose. A silly time. It can be a big and magnificent time or just the smallest moment of happiness. And just breathe that into your heart. Make it real. Remember, how did you feel then? What did you hear? What did they say? What did you focus on then? How did it feel? How did it feel to laugh like that? You take that feeling and you breathe it into your heart. And I want you to go back to a moment in time when you felt really confident, when you felt like you knew exactly what to do. You felt just right. Remember how you were standing then, firmly on your feet, and you felt like nothing could stop you. Could be a time for a long time ago or something very recent. Take that time of power and you just, yes, you feel the strength that you have inside you. You can see what you saw then, and you can hear what you heard then. You just feel your body feeling that strong, that sense of certainty. And feel that into your body and just breathe that feeling of certainty, of confidence into your heart. Last moment. Take a moment where you felt so grateful. You could just appreciate this moment. Maybe it was with a loved one, or you did something that you really love. And you go back to that time and feel what you felt then, and see what you saw then, hear what you heard then. Oh, you're so grateful. Take that emotion and just breathe it into your heart, and just stack these emotions, the emotions of of gratitude, of confidence, of joy, of happiness. Breathe that into your heart. Just hold your body like you have all these emotions. You feel these emotions just stacking up onto each other. Your happiness, confidence, joy, flow, confidence, joy, and laughter. Imagine being in flow, where everything just works your way, when it feels like the stars are aligned. Know that you can take this emotion and get in this state whenever you need to, and know that you've experienced flow. And now when you experience flow, you now can identify, okay, when do I feel like this? When am I in flow and when am I not? And if I'm not in flow, what can I do to feel more confident, more happy, more grateful? Take a deep breath and open your eyes when you exhale. Okay, so this was today's brief talk and little exercise as well on flow. I just wish you guys all the best. I love you. Thank you.